What's going on, man? What's up? So, I haven't done one of these chit chats in forever, huh? I got on my channel today and I noticed that I now have 334 subscribers. Like, wow. I did that video, last year, I think it was, about the 100, And I thought that was cool, like people are watching. But 334, wow. I'm thinking to myself, when I saw that number, like, what's so interesting about what I do in my content, A lot has changed since that last video. It talked about, the no girlfriend thing and all of that. All of that has been flipped. Like, it's like 360. I have a good woman now. She's supportive in my YouTube stuff and the guitar and everything. I've gotten a lot of new guitars up on the channel. There's the 550, the RGR 752, the JP15. And back when I made that 100 subscriber video, like, the Music Man guitar, the John Petrucci model, was just a pipe dream to me. I'll never be able to have one of those to upload for a review. That's just, the price range is just so astronomical, And I'll be damned if it didn't happen. Thanks to my good buddy Matt. And now the funds are started for the Majesty. And I have the color picked out. It's going to hopefully be Oxblood Red. And I've got quite a bit of saving left to do for that. But once that happens, like, the uploads are going to be astronomical. And I do the gaming streams, I feel those don't do so well. So I might do a couple of them here and there, Still no car. Hey, bud.
Hi.
I'm making a video.
Huh.
But I had a car. I had that, and turns out that was a giant pile of shit. Like, the computer got shot because the car had been wrecked, and they had replaced the passenger side driver door, and when it rained, it poured in there, unbeknownst to me, and it fried the brain box that was up under the dash. I sold that car to a buddy, and fairly cheaply. And what he's done with it, I have no idea. But I think back to that, and I was like, at that time, I had enough money in my account to buy a Majesty. I could have bought one and had money left over. But no, I thought, I need to get a car. I need to start doing that. That was my goal. And I thought I was doing good. And I got ripped on that. But I was just wondering if someone sees this, or these subscribers see this, what are the videos that you guys like the most? Is it the guitar reviews? Is it the backing track jams that I do? The gaming streams? Or the chit chats like this? Or the setup talk, stuff like that? Because I'll make as much of all of it that I can. And I really want to thank all you guys for what you guys have done for this channel. And I'm going to keep it going, dude. Like, I see no reason to stop doing it because it's still enjoyable. Like, I haven't experienced the burnout. I did have some issues with my back that kind of limited me making videos. But that's all cleared up now. I still get a little pain here and there, but no big deal. And there was something else I was going to talk about. Oh, the backing track stuff. Like, I've had some people tell me, like, that's a lot to memorize, man. Like, that's crazy that you can memorize all of this that you're playing. None of that stuff is worked out beforehand. All of my backing track stuff is turn it on, fire up the guitar and just go for it. I don't even know the scales half the time. I cough after work, but like I don't even know the scales half the time, man. I just start playing and find the notes basically. And I see like YouTube guitarists out here, man, that are just way better than me. And it's like, man, 334 people want to watch me play the guitar. When there's all these other dudes out here that can do it 100 times better than me. But I know that's not what it's about. What it's really about is the enjoyment that you get out of it. And I can sit on my bed over here, or I can stand up in here and play and just enjoy every single note that comes out of my fingers. And it's amazing to have 334 people that watch me do it and kind of come along on the journey sometimes when I'm trying to learn things. Like the JP practice, man. Petrucci, trying to learn that stuff. It's a nightmare for somebody like me because I've never had a guitar lesson. I've always been self-taught, and I really wish that I would have took lessons back when I was first learning, because that it probably would have helped me a lot, to have a formal teacher analyze my technique and tell me, how to do certain things. Like I know I have a bad habit of digging in with the pick too far, and that's limiting a lot of my speed. I know that for sure. The muting on the 7 strings and the 8 strings that I've done on here, it's hard for me to mute with the palm of my hand and my other sections of my left hand because the neck is so wide, there's so much string to cover. But, my buddy Matt, he thinks that a lot of it is the honesty that I give people. Like all of my backing track jams are completely unedited, honest. If I mess up, it's in there, and I will acknowledge it sometimes when I mess up. And on the reviews of the instruments, like he said, like the JS240, all those issues it had, yeah, I let that be known. And the Les Paul, had that hump happen at the bottom of the neck in only like a year of me owning it. And I never did anything to cause that to happen. I think that's just the nature of like a neck through or a set neck guitar. But like, it's hard for me to believe. It's hard for me to comprehend that 334 people want to watch this channel. And I hope that you guys, keep watching and keep giving me the support. And if there's any criticisms, man, you guys let it go in the comments, dude, because criticism will help you. It really will, especially if you're a musician. If you got people in your comments and they're telling you, hey, man, your technique needs a little work here, don't take it as, oh, I can't play anymore, and I can't play, I'm not good. Don't take it like that. Just take it, okay, well, let me analyze my technique and see what I'm doing wrong, and go on their advice and work towards fixing it and making it better. So I just kind of wanted to put up a quick little video here. Thank everybody for the subs. And I want to do more gaming streams. We may do some Elden Ring, because I managed to beat that game by myself. I didn't need my buddy Matt to help me this time. He did help me on the Rykard fight, because this is just cool, and we like to fight him together. Because he's a wicked boss. I am playing the DLC right now, and man, talk about difficult. Like it's the hardest FromSoft DLC I've ever had the pleasure of playing, but it's so much fun that you don't care how hard it is, because you're gonna beat it someday, and you're gonna kill that boss you're working on, that kind of thing. And there's supposedly some new Resident Evil games in the works. When those drop, I'll be streaming them, for sure. And probably sometime this week I will get into some more backing tracks because I've been practicing a little bit more of Petrucci, but I don't want to upload that because nobody wants to sit here and see me suck for like 3 hours. But I will get back into the backing tracks because that JP15 I have, man, it is the best playing guitar that I own. Up next to my Prestiges, my 7-string here in the floor, and my one over here in the corner, and my 550 that's directly next to my TV. So those 4 guitars are the best playing guitars I have. The Satriani model that I have will be going because I want to get the money up for the Majesty, and it will net me enough to get just that much closer to getting the Majesty. And I'll probably sell off a couple guns too to kind of fund that. So those videos, the gun stuff, I don't really do anymore because a lot of people don't watch them. They have the lowest views of any of my stuff I do on here, except for my 3030. That one really surprised me. It's got 27,000 views. 27,000 people clicked on that video. And I don't even know all that much about it, really. It was just a pawn shop find, I walked in after selling my AR, and I see it sitting back there, and I'm like, is that a 3030? And they were like, yeah, it is. It's a Winchester. And I was like, will you take 700? And they're like, yeah, sold. Don't care what year it's from. Don't care, it's in great condition. And apparently it's from the 80s. I'm not 100%, but apparently it is. So anyway, I just wanted to thank you guys for all the subs. And I hope that you will continue to come on this journey through YouTube with me. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for all your support. And keep it metal out there.